Pay homage to the Sammasambuddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Dear brothers and sisters in the Dhamma, today also we are still discussing Saggakata, an anthology of discourses under the 3rd chapter. Saggakata. Today's our title, Guttila Vimana Vannana, the explanation of Guttila's mention. This mention also what is this history in the commentary also explaining. While the Blessed One was dwelling in Rajagaha, the Venerable Mahamoggallana on a Deva tour went to the realm of 33 Tavatimsa. There are in 36 mentions in Suttasaṅgaha. He saw 36 female Devas, each enjoying great Deva bliss with the return of 1,000 named. And his succession, he asked with the verse beginning, "You who stand with a surpassing beauty," about the deeds formerly done by them. After his questions, they replied with the verses, of which his first one is questions by the teacher Guttila. They each explain in the turn her own good deed performed, beginning with a woman who gave dress most fine, and so on. Because the Bhante Mahamoggallana traveled to the Deva world, no? And he went to Tavatimsa. He saw the 32 female Deva. They are very beautiful, they are very handsome, and they are enjoy very nice. So then that's why the Bhante Moggallana asked from them, "Who are you?" And there's a reply. But anyway, those are people's Devas, female Devas came to here from very far away. Means that now they want to discuss about the Bhante Moggallana, and they mentioned the Lord Buddha about that. Lord Buddha also explained about the history of the Guttilacharya. Actually, the Guttilacharya is a bodhisattva, our bodhisattva, no? But anyway, now going to discuss about that. When the elder came from to the world of men and told the story of Blessed One, when he had heard, it is Blessed One said, "Moggallana, not only by you have the Devas been questions, and Deva reply in this fashion, but indeed in a former time they were questioned by me too, and they answered in like fashion. They requested by the elder, he told the life of the Guttila history of his own past." Yeah, now you see, no? A long ago, the Bodhisattva came into being a family of musicians and became a master. Now, the Bodhisattva, no? Guttila by name, know and renowned in the all direction. Hearing of his perfections in the art, the musicians named Musila, a resident of Ujjaini, visited him, intended to learn the art. Although knowing the wicked character of Musila, Guttila, being pressed by his parents, accepted the student and trained him in the art who hardly not too long afterward the student became expert in the art. Now you see that because the usually the Guttila they can understand very well after seeing the someone. Okay, so that's after seeing Musila also he know he has wicked character, bad character. So he doesn't like anymore to teach him. But anyway, Guttila's parents encourage the Guttila to teach him. Then he start to teach for the Musila, and the Musila after fulfill all the experience of the art. Okay, with compassion, Guttila agreed to recommended the student to demonstrate the art to like king one day. After the performance, Musila being not satisfied with what the king offered to him compared to what is his teacher Guttila would have gotten announced to all. Uh, yes, because now I think you understand, because now the Guttila know him very well. But anyway, he start to teach him. And one day, the king of Varanasi, he also offered many things for the Guttila. After that, maybe he start to jealous, no? The Musila thought, oh, he also want to get the same thing from the teacher, the same thing from the king. That's why he always he thought like this. The after perform, Mosila being not satisfied, no? With that, the king offered to him compared to what his teacher would have gotten. Announced to all, on the 7th day from now, there is to be a demonstration of mine and the master Guttila's art in the royal courtyard. Yeah. Guttila thought that he was old and weak. If he were to be defeated, death would be better than living for him. He went to the forest, planning to hang himself a few times, but turned back, spurred on by the fear of dying. Then the Sakka, the king of Deva, released the incident, approached and stood in the air in the visible form and spoke thus. What are you doing, Master? Guttila answered. Now you see, no? Because the Mosila want to now he want to play the game with the teacher. But teacher thought, I'm very sick and I'm very weak now, very old. I can't do anything with him. But he went to forest and he was start to think about that. Anyway, at that was Sakka, the king of the Devas, no, also came here and he asked, what are you doing, master, here? Gutila replied, Sat something sumadurang ramaneyang avaching somang rangami auheti saraname hoi kosi. The seven strength, very sweet, delightful, I made to teach. He summons me to the stage. Please be my refuge courtier. Now I think the meaning they have the how they play the organ, the violin. No? They have the seven string, the wire, no, small wire, iron wire. Then this is a very sweet, delightful, etc. They explain. No, yeah, okay. The wind heard this Sakka, the king of Deva, showing the master he should not fear and that he would be his refuge, his ultimate resort, said. And then, Ahang te saranang homi, ahang acharya pujako, natang jaisati sisso, sissamacharya jasasi. I am your refuge. I am one who honors the master. Your student will not conquer you. Your master will conquer your student. You see, because now the anyway the King Sakka replied to the Guttilacharya. On the seventh day, the king, together with his return, seated himself in the royal court, where Guttila and Mustila were ready to demonstrate their art. Sakka, the king of Devas, came and stood in the sky. Only Guttila could see him. Others cannot see, okay? Others cannot see. Guttila followed and the advice from the Sakka to break the string of his musical instrument because there are seven string, no, the one he broken. And after that, one by one, he started to broke. When the last string was broken off and Guttilas just played on merely the musical instrument, it was of the same sweet sound. That's it. The audience at the scenes saw this overjoyed, waving garment above them, gave Guttila its applause. The king had Musila rejected from the court. The multitude streaking him with clods of earth and stick and so on, caused Musila's death there and then. Exchange finally, greeting with Guttila, Sakka, the king of Deva, went back to the Deva world. The female Devas, after knowing from Sakka what had happened to Guttila, pleased to see him. Guttila then was brought to the Deva wood and was requested to perform the art as the female Devas desired to hear it. Guttila heard the request and asked for remuneration. I require no other remuneration. Let my remuneration by simply talk from the female devas of the Kusala deed done formally by each of them. They agreed. Guttila questioned them individual with the verses beginning. You who stand with surpassing beauty. Questioning like the Venerable Mahamoggallana about the good conduct done by them in the former existence. That was its cause. And they explain this to him with beginning. A woman who gave cloth most fine, in the very same way as the now have to the elder. But anyway, now I think the because of the Sakka support to the Guttila, and Guttila become the winner, no? The Musada also lost everything. But anyway, after listening the female deva of the in the third Tavatisa world, they also very much like to listen the sound of the Guttilas, the music of the Guttilas. Then they invite to the Guttila Khanpur Devaloka also. It is said that those women who had been established in the human existence in the time of the perfect Buddha Kassapa had done this and that meritorious deed and come into being individual surrounded by return of the thousand goddess as attendants of Sakka, the king of Deva. A 36th Deva mentioned successfully located in the realm of the 33 and were experiencing great Deva glory. Okay, now I think because the individual, the female Deva, what they had done to come here. And anyway, they start to the explaining some of the Pali Gatha, whatever done the Kusala, the step by step. Abhikantena vannena yatvan tittasi devate obhasendi disa sabba osadivya taraka. You who stand with surpassing beauty, Devata, lighting up all direction like the healing star. Tena teta diso vanno kenate id mijjati uppajjanti chate bhoga ye kechi manasopia. Because of what is your beauty, such, because of what do you prosper here? And these arise whatever are those delighting that are dear to your heart. Puchamitan Devi Mahanubhave Manusa Bhota Kimakasi Punya Kenasi Evang Dalitanu Bhava Vannochate Sabba Disa Pabhasati. I ask you, Devi of great majesty, what merit did you perform when you were born a human being? Because of what is your brilliant majesty, thus, and your beauty illumines all directions. Sa devata attamana moggallanena puchita panyang puttu vyakasi yassa kamma sidam phala. The devata delighted at being questioned by Moggallana when asked the questions explaining of what did this was the fruit. Vattuttamadayika nari pavara hoti naresu narisu evaṃ piyarupadayika manapam dibbansa labate upeccha tahana. A woman who gave cloth most fine was glorious among men and women. Men and women. Thus, she who gave things of such a pleasing sort, her reach and receive a charming deva abode. Tassame passa vimanam achara kama vanni hamasmi. Achara sahassaham pavara passa punyanam vipakam. Tena me tadiso vanno, tena me ida mijjati, uppajjanticha me bhoga, ye kechu manaso piya. Because of this is my beauty, such because of this I prosper here. And there arise whatever are those delight are dear to my heart. I proclaim to you, Bhikkhu of great majesty, what merit did I perform when I were born a human being. Because of this is my brilliant majesty thus, and my beauty illuminates all directions. Now going to explain one by one. Okay, Puttamadayika, Ganduttamadayika, etc. A woman who gave flowers most fine. A woman who gave perfume most fine. Paluttamadayika. A woman who gave fruits most fine. Same way, Rasuttamadayika. A woman who gave taste of food most fine. Ganda panchanguling amasi kasapasa bhagavato tupampi. I gave the 5-finger perfume mark at the tupa of the Lord Kassapa. Look at the mention of such as me. Okay. Yeah, this meaning, okay, no? Bhikkhucha ahang bhikkhuniyocha addasasing panta patipanni tesaham dhamma suttvana ekuposatang upavasissam. I saw monks and nuns as they traveled along the road. When I had heard Dhamma from them, I observed one opposed day. Standing in the water which devoured mine, I gave water to a monk. The mother-in-law and father-in-law ill-tempered, they crossed the rug. I waiting afford free from spite, diligent in my own morality. Because now they mention how to practice the sila continuously. Parakam kari asing attena nattita adasi akkodanana anatimani Samvibhagini katassa bhagassa. Kakassa bhagassa, no? Yes. Sakassa bhagassa. I was one who worked for other, a slave girl, industrious in duty, without anger, not conceited. I was one who shared what was my want. After explaining, Kirodanang ahang adasing vikkuno pindaya charantassa evam karitwana kammang sugating upapajja vodam. I gave milk, rice to the monk who were working for alms. Having done that deed thus and having arisen in the happy destiny, I enjoy myself. Now you see, because there are different kind of kusala they had done in before. Because of this merit support to get the good deva life for them. That's why I'm explaining. Okay. After that, explaining panitang ahang adasi. I gave molasses, jaggery. Uchukandikang. I gave a little piece of sugar cane. Timbaru sukang. I gave timbarusaka fruit, like just like apple, bull apple, wood apple also similar. Kakkarikang agamasi. I gave sweet cucumber. Elalukang. I gave a cucumber. Because cucumber, there are many cucumber, no? Different kind. Valli palang. I gave fruit of creeper, because some of the fruits appearing in the creeper, no? Parusakang ahamadasi. Parusaka means actually this is the wood apple. Parusaka. Sometimes they say parusaka. They have the different foods. Okay, parusaka. Yeah. Ugures. I forget the English word, but they say parusaka. Hattapatapakang ahang dasi. I gave a fire vessel for the hands. Yeah. And saka mutting ahang adasi. Saka mutting. I gave a handful of green. Yeah, green. Puppaka mutting ahang adasi. I have a handful of small flowers. I gave a mulakang bundle of lotus fruits. Nimba mutting. I gave a handful of nim flowers, nim leaf. Amba kanchikang ahang adasi. Amba kanchikang meaning I gave a mango grove. And after that, the doni nimmanjani ahang adasi. I gave oil seed cake. And kaya bandana. I gave a waistband, kaya bandana. Ansabadakang ahang adasi. I gave a shoulder strapped. Ayoga pattang ahang adasi. Ayoga pattang. Ayoga pattang means I gave bandage. Vidupanang ahang adasi. I gave a fan. I gave a palm leaf also. We call the Talavanta. More hatta, I gave a peacock, feed the fly with. After that, chattang ahang adasi. I gave chatta. Chatta means like a umbrella, no? Parasol. Upahanang ahang adasi. I gave sleepers. Upahana. Puvang ahang adasi. I gave a cake, oil cake. Who is oil cake? Modakam ahang adasi. Modaka means I gave sweetness. Sakkarikang ahang adasi. I gave sweet cake to a monk who were working for alms. After explaining, Tassame passa vimanang achara kama vanni hamyasmi. Achara sahassahang pavara passa punyanam vipaka. Look at the mention of such a mind, named or who assumes any from all will, the most glorious of the 1,000. Look at the resultant of merit. Okay. After explaining, because of this, my beauty such, and my beauty illuminates all the direction. Thus, when those female devas had explained the good conduct they had done, as what they have explained to Moggallana, because now you understand, no? Because all of the female deva, they are mentioned what I had done to come here, reborn here, or everything very limited and small kusala, but the property is very small, but the mind very strong. That's why this kusala mind is still we can think. But anyway, because of the merits, small items after offer, he accumulate lot of wholesome. That's why wholesome always protect him. This is all the females deva explains the Bhante Mahamoggallana. Okay. The great being a heart satisfied, exchanging friendly greeting with them and making known his own intent on doing acts of good conduct. Okay. Explaining. Swagatang vatame ajja suppa bhatang suhuttitang yang addasami devatayo achara kama vanniniyo. Truly, this is for me welcome. This day is well dawned, well arisen, since I have seen the devatas, the named, able to assume any form at will. Okay. Imasahang damman sutva kahami kusalam bahung danen samacharyaya sanyamena damenacha swahang tatta gamisami yatta gantwana sochare. I, having heard Dhamma, amongst them will do many skilled deeds, kusala. Though alms giving, even conduct, control and determine. I myself will go there where they do not grieve. But anyway, because the who is practicing dana, no, who practicing the sila, who practicing samadhi, okay. But everything we are practicing, we are doing, we are good thing, but sometimes difficult, okay. Uh, that's why the according to the Gottila, the mention because the Bhante Mahamoggallana after went there, he saw that one of the mention because they are all of the devas, they are all everything clean, the everything no, because all of devas, the female devas, they mention I have done this merit in the past Buddha's time and the first time. That's why they also uh, became the strong mind to explain. But anyway, we also after listening that Guttila Vimana one and also, uh, even though small very thing offered, they also get the good merit and highest merit. But anyway, we also all the time they are practicing Dhamma and practicing and developing our Dhamma. Always Dhamma also protect us. Okay, this is Gottila Vimana Vannana. Now, according to the Gottila Vimana Vannana, they are mentioned there are a lot of meritorious deeds. Okay. Now about the Sakka. Now, do you remember the Sakka? About uh, the Sakka. But everyone want to get the Sakka life because they have to fulfill the seven Dhamma. Before, I think we mentioned the Vattapada Sutta, no? Bhikkhus in the past, when the Sakka Lord of the Devas was a human being, he adopted and undertook seven type of meritorious deed by the undertaking of which he achieved the state of Sakka. Because this one also very important to know us what are the seven vows or seven things? Because he always mata petti bharanjantu. He always support to his own his parents. Kule jettapa China. As long as I live, my support my parents. As long as I live, my respect the family elders. As long as I live, may I speak truly, truly. As long as I live, I not speak devisely. It means the no. Uh, I'm not going to use any broken word to divide the broken others. This is divisively speak. And as long as I live, may I dwell at home with the mind devoid of the stain of stinginess, because he always fully generosity, because the for freely generosity, open-handed, delighting in relinquishment, devoted to charity, delighting in giving the sharing, because he always want to practice dana. As long as I live, I speak the truth, satcha. And as long as I live, may I be free from anger, and if anger should arise in me, may I dispel it quickly, because when the anger thought coming, immediately I want to stop the anger thought. This way, the who became the Sakka, first Sakka in the world, and they practice seven dhamma because of the power of these seven dhammas, because they are not only one person, the 30% together they done. Because of all other 30%, when they are reborn in the Deval world, a special place appear, Tavatinsa world. Okay, this one also important for us, because nowadays when you are free, you also can discuss and can develop the Dhamma. So we have to respect to the every bhikkhus and respect to the senior monk, and don't do any of the bad thing. There's a when a person support his parents and respect to the family elders, when his speech is gentle and yeah, courteous, and he refrain from divisive word, because he not going to use a pisuna vacha, when strive to remove meanness, truthful and vanquish anger, because now the when he's practicing the dana and the sila, the meditation, then whatever meritorious deeds he's doing, he can develop his mind, just like a sakka. If someone want to go the sakka's world, Tavatinsa world, you also should develop and practice. These are seven dhamma, seven qualities. When you are ready to practice those things, you should practice diligently, because the always Dhamma will protect us. Yeah, this one also I want to mention. But anyway, about the after, I think the Guttil also, Guttilimana Vanana also very good for us, because the if you know the meaning of the benefit, if you know the after offering something, definitely I can get the result. This is a meaning. That's why we are always want to explain different kind of the sutta and some history of the mentioned Vimana. Today also we get this one thing called the Sutta Sangaha, but we have the last one. Maybe today no enough time. We can continue the next week about the next mention, next Vimana Vandana. That we call the Aneka Vandana. There are also different kind of meritorious the benefit of the meritorious is explaining. Okay, I think if that you are okay to did you understood today about the Guttila Vandana? It's okay. If you have anything to discuss, because some of the Pali words I'm very familiar, but I don't know some of the English about the offering items, no. But anyway, the whatever fruits, whatever vegetable, whatever food items, whatever they offer with pure mind, they got the lot of merits during the Kassapa Buddha's period. Even though the one of the female deva, they offer the colorful the flowers, some puja items to the Kassapa Buddha's pagoda, the pagoda of the Kassapa Buddha. They also got the lot of the meritorious list. Nowadays, the many of the people in the world always they are very happy to offer to the Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha. This is also very good benefit for you.
Good afternoon, Bante. Thank you very much for today's Dhamma talk, Bante. Uh, Bante, I have a question regarding about the dana, Bante. Long time ago, when I think I read some books like that, I got the impression that the dana mainly give the result of the wealth, Bante. And then the sila is giving the result of the good rebirth, Bante. So like if we only do dana, we couldn't get the good rebirth, Bante. But if we see from this one nana, it seems that even the dana is can be sufficient for us to get a good rebirth like that, Bante. So
Yes,
how we should understand it, Bante?
yes, because according your own wishes, patana. Because after offering the food or other, after practicing sila, he has a strong wish. I want to be like this, like this, like this. According to your own patana wishes to get this one.
So even only the dana could produce rebirth, a good rebirth, Bante.
Yes,
Is it
sure.
true, Bante?
Yes.
Okay, Bante. Because like for example, like the story that I heard long time ago, it's like for example, sometimes we can see a dog.
Mm,
There are dogs that have a good life, even sometimes better than human.
mm, mm, mm.
So it is said like this is because the dog in the past have done a lot of dana, but they don't keep their morality well, so they
Uh,
enjoy the
yeah,
good life.
this is also the different the explanation. But anyway, he has the practice dana. That's why he can get the dog can get, but he not keep seal whether he cannot get the good life. But this is also the different the another explanation. But anyway, according to our wish, because there's a the saddha, sila, sutta, chaga, panya.
Yes.
Saddha, faith, sila, morality, sutta, listening dhamma, chaga, giving offering, panya, wisdom. Because of the five things, they are together combined together with the whatever you are doing, the merits. Then who has those five qualities, he can get the good life, good destination, good rebirth.
Okay, Bante. Then does it mean that all have to be present and only dana is not enough, Bante?
Sorry.
Like, does it mean that people have to have the all the five together and like only the dana it's not enough for giving a good rebirth, Bante? So is it like that, Bante?
You mean the no dana also one cause, one meaning.
So it's
Others
sufficient.
also together. Yeah.
It's sufficient for
Importantly, your wishes.
the wishes. Okay,
Yeah.
Bante.
Because now, do you remember our Buddha went to the Deva Loka to start Abhidhamma. Before start, he made the two Deva. One is the Indika Deva, one is Ankura Deva. The Ankura Deva is a low quality because out of the Sasana period, he practiced, he offered a lot of things for the poor, beggars, but no one mature not came to here to receive his property. And the Indik is the one of the beggar in the Rajagaha. 7 day continuously he went house to house to get the something, but no one give him. But anyway, last day, one of the female the slave of in the one of the house, she gave the one rice spoon to give to the this beggar to beggar. Beggar start to thought, oh, to this life I'm very poor because of I know enough merits. To the female slave, please offer this rice spoon for the Kante Anuruddha. But he did only this merit. But the end of that day, he passed away. He reborn in the Devaloka. You see, because the important thing your own wishes, Patana.
Okay, Bante. Thank you, Bante. Then Bante, I have a question regarding the Tawatingsa realm, Bante. So it's the realm of 33. And as far as I know, that is because like there were 33 people that together doing kusala together. So they were born in that realm, Bante. What I want to ask is that this realm is only 33,
No, no,
Bante.
no,
I
no, no.
mean,
Just name only. Because of the first group, they give the name.
oh, okay, Bante. So like maybe in the future it won't be 33, it will be
No, no,
35
no.
or
The,
something
the
like that.
future also 30 Tavatins are. The name is fixed.
The name is fixed.
Yeah, because you mean because the usually the every after world system, no, the same happening.
Uh,
If this is my I guess.
but like what I mean is it possible that every time there will be always 33 people that are doing deeds together, Bante? Like if we
Yeah,
see it from probability.
because why? They have a sakka, no? They are the lead of the sakka. They are because the who want to be the sakka, he have to fulfill their own qualities. That's why I explained the seven meritorious items.
Okay, Bante.
Yeah, this way I cannot find anywhere the name also changing in future. No mention.
Okay, Bante. Then is it possible that maybe the name is not changing, but the number of the person is changing, like
Yeah,
21,
sure.
like that?
Because
Okay,
everything not the same group, no?
okay, Bante. Uh, then Bante, I like when I heard the explanation about the female deities, like relating to the past deed that uh, they have done that produce such kind of rebirth, Bante. Like I have one thought is that about the deities, like I think that we can know what deeds produce such kind of result only when we see from the near that moment, like what kind of object the mind takes, Bante. So does it mean that the Deva automatically able to see the Paramatta Dhamma and see what object they take in near that moment at that time, Bante?
I could not get your question.
Like I mean like if we want to know specifically like what kind of object we take in the
You
near that
Deva want to
moment.
know.
Yes,
Yeah,
the near
Deva
that
can see.
moment
Deva can see because they have divine eye, no?
of the divine eye.
The divine ear also they have, no? They can see.
Oh, okay, Monday. So they can directly see it, Monday.
Yeah. They can see.
Okay, Bante. I think that's all my question, Bante. Thank you very
Okay.
much, Bante. Sadhu,
Sorry.
sadhu, sadhu.
Bante, there's a question on the screen. Dear Bante, a temple needed to do some renovation and needed to raise funds of 10,000. When a devotee knew about it and he is delighted to donate the full amount, should he donate the full amount or should he donate partially to allow other devotees who can donate it too?
Yeah, up to her because if if they need because if you do alone, the Lord Buddha mentioned the attana danam deti, someone doing someone offering alone, but he life to life he become wealthy person, but he cannot get the followers. If someone going to offer requisite for the monastery, not alone, maybe he going to participate others. At that time, when he reborn in the samsara life, he can get he will be the wealthy and he has a lot of followers and supporters. This way, you have to think by your mind. You should think. Okay.
Okay, Bante. Thank you, Bante. Any other question? If you want to type on the chat or raise up your hand. Bante, maybe following brothers Robin's questions, meaning just now Bante talking about the Kutila Vimana, the 36 devas, right? they should have seen the near-death moment. The kusala that they have done is like they come into Deva world because you donate a cucumber, or donate
Yes, yes,
other things. So that is their near-death moments kusala that is ripened. Is that correct, Bhante?
yes, yes.
Okay. Another question, Bhante. I always wondering Saka, the king of Deva. Is it the same Buddha Sasana? The Saka king will be changing, or one Buddha Sasana is only one Saka king?
Depending on the lifespan, because if some Buddhas the lifespan very long, no, 60,000, 80,000 of human age, no.
Yes.
At that time, we can change the Saka. The Saka like the president, the president of the country. The name is president, but the people can change, no.
Okay. Meaning
The Saka
yeah.
is
It's the president of the Tawatinsa world. Is that correct, Bhante?
Saka, yes.
So
Yeah.
meaning sorry.
Yes, continue.
Meaning just now Brother Robin is asking, so if there is a changing of the Saka, so the next Saka will be like the first Saka, also like 33 of them doing the 7 kusalas and reborn to a Saka Deva world at the same time.
Yeah, possible.
Possible. Okay.
Yeah, because the white Lord Buddha mentioned that especially the 7 meritorious need for the 7 vata, 7 way, 7
Yes.
things to fulfill for become the Saka.
Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Bhante.
Repeat after me. Idam me punyang asavakkayavaham hotu. Idam me punyang nibbānassa paccayo hotu. Mama punya bhagang sabba sattanang bha me samang punyang labhantu sadhu 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 sukhi hotu nibbāna paccayo hotu sukhi hotu nibbāna paccayo.